Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today our group will present a group project, Network Operating System. The title is a basic web application on web server, MySQL server and Firewall server using CentOS 8 VM architecture. So our lecturer is Sir Megat Nurul Azmi. My team members are Syaida Adila binti Malik, Wan Nadira binti Tajuddin and myself, Sofia binti Mak Burganuddin. We are from group L01. This is project architecture. So here we have a host PC, we have a firewall server, web server and database server. Each of the server we will configure. We also have a two network, which is a public network and private network. So for the host PC, interface and post 3 and firewall server, interface and post 3 are connected to public network. And for the firewall server and post 8, web server and post 3, and database server and post 3 connected to private network. So this is a network preference. So here we have a device, host PC, firewall server, web server, database server. And then we also have the port, which is endpost 3 and endpost 8. Each of the port have their IP address, subnet mask, gateway, network address, and prefix. Alright, first of all, we need to install a CentOS 8 to configure as a firewall server, and we need to do the installation and configuration on CentOS 8. After that, we need to setting the VirtualBox network preference. So as we see on the project architecture, the firewall server have a two network, which is public network that connected to endpost 3 and private network which is connected to endpost 8. So here we can see on the network we have an adapter 1 which is endpost 3 that connected to bridge network, and for the adapter 2 which is endpost 8 connected to bridge network also, but we need to change the adapter 2 to private network which is NAT network. So to do that, we go to setting, click on network. Okay, for the adapter 1, no need to change anything because it's already connected to bridge network. We go to adapter 2, so we select NAT network and we connect to the NAT network NOS. Actually, the NAT network NOS we already created before, so we just click OK. You can see add a file, preference, click on network, click on NAT network nose. So this is a NAT network that we create as a NAT network NOS with the network CIDR 192.168.13.0/24. So click OK and OK. So now we can start the firewall server. Alright, so now we want to configure the firewall server. The first thing we need to do is we need to configure the IP address of endpost 3 and endpost 8. So to do that, we need to become a root user. So I just type SU, press enter, put the root password. So now I want to configure the ifconfig endpost 3 file. So to do that, we just type nano/etc/sysconfig/network dash slash if config dash npost 3 and press enter. Alright, so in this file, I want to add some lines, which is the IP address, gateway, subnet mask, network address, and broadcast address. So first of all, we need to add boot to static because it's more easy to configure. And then we add IP address equal to 192.168.0.30, and then we add gateway equal to 192.168.0.1, and then we add subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and then we add network address equal to 192.168.0.0, and the last one is broadcast address 192.168.0.255. And then we need to save the file, Ctrl O, press enter and Ctrl X. So we also need to configure the IP address of npost 8. So we just press the up arrow key to load the previous command, and we change to npost 8. So here also we need to add some line as a previous step when we do on the npost 3. So here I go to boot proto and change DHCP to static, and then add a line IP address equal to 192.168.10, and then we add gateway equal to 192.168.0. And then we add subnet mask equal to 255.255.255.0, and then we add a network address equal to 192.168.30.0, and then the last one we add broadcast address, which is 192.168.0.255. Okay, then we need to save the file, Ctrl O, press enter and Ctrl X. So now we need to verify the IP configuration. But before that, we need to restart the network. So we issue the command systemctl restart manager.service. Alright, so this command is for CentOS 8, but when we use the CentOS 7, we just issue the command systemctl restart network only. And now we press enter. Alright, so the network restarted. So now we want to check the IP address to verify the configuration by typing if config and press enter. Alright, so here we can see that the npost 3 got the IP 192.168.0.30, And for the end post 8, got the IP 192.168.30.10. Alright, for the second one is we want to install and configure the HTTPD. So to install the HTTPD, we just type yum install HTTPD and press enter. Wait for a while until the installation complete. Alright, so the installation is complete. So we need to start the HTTPD service. So to do that, we just type systemctl press enter. Alright, so after the start the HTTPD, we need to enable the HTTPD. So we type systemctl enable HTTPD. Alright, so now the HTTPD is enabled. So to verify the status of the HTTPD, we need to issue the command systemctl this HTTPD and press enter. Alright, so now as we can see here, the HTTPD is enabled and running. Alright, so now we want to configure the IP tables and IP6 tables by masking, because to prevent from accidentally started by an administrator. So we issue the command systemctl mask IP tables and press enter. And we issue the systemctl mask IP6 tables and press enter. Alright, so now we want to check the current active zone for both network interface, which is endpost 3 and endpost 8. So to do that, we just type firewall -cmd space -- get -active and press enter. So now we can see the both network interface are in the public zone. So we need to configure the endpost 3 interface from public to DMS zone. So to do that, first of all, we need to remove the endpost 3 interface from the public zone. So we type firewall -cmd space -- remove -interface equal to endpost 3 space -- zone equal to public and press enter. Alright, so the command is successful. And then we want to remove permanently the endpost 3 interface from the public zone. So we need to issue the command firewall -cmd space -- permanent the space dash dash remove dash interface equal to endpost 3 space dash dash zone equal to public. Alright, so the command also success. So now we want to add the endpost 3 permanently from the DMS zone, and we need to reload the firewall. So to do that, we just type firewall dash cmd space dash dash permanent space dash dash add dash interface equal to endpost 3 space dash dash zone equal to DMZ, and press enter. So the command is successful. Then we need to reload the firewall. So we type firewall dash cmd space dash dash reload and press enter. Alright, so the firewall is reloaded. Alright, now we want to verify the firewall configuration for the endpost 3 interface. So we just issue the command firewall dash cmd space dash dash get dash active dash zones. Alright, so now we can see the endpost 3 on the DMS zone. Alright, so now we want to check the service for both public and DMS zone. So to do that, we just type firewall dash d space dash dash list dash service space dash dash zone equal to public, and press enter. And we do it again for the zone DMS firewall dash cmd dash dash list dash service space dash zone equal to DMS. Alright, so currently there is only SSH service that has been added to the public and DMS zone. So now we want to add the HTTPS service permanently to both public and DMS zone, and we need to reload the firewall. So to do that, we just type firewall dash cmd space dash dash permanent space dash dash zone equal to public space dash dash add dash service equal to HTTPS, and press enter. Alright, so we need to do for the DMS zone also. Okay, so let's change the public to DMS. Press enter. Alright, so the command is success. Now we want to reload our firewall. So we just type firewall dash cmd dash dash reload, press enter. Alright, so our firewall is reloaded. Now we want to verify the HTTP service has been added or not. We just type firewall dash space dash dash list dash service space dash dash zone equal to public, and press enter. And we do for the zone DMS also. We change the public to DMS and press enter. Alright, so now on both zone, public and DMS have the HTTP service. So now we want to create a new file named ip-forward.config in the sysctl.d directory. So we just type nano /etc/sysctl.d/ip-forward. So we will add a line net.ipv4.ip_forward 1, and we save it. Ctrl O, press enter, Ctrl X. Alright, now we want to check if the IP forwarding has been enabled. So we just type sysctl space -w net.ipv4.ip_forward equal to 1. Alright, so the added line is enabled. Alright, the firewall server configuration is complete. So now we want to verify the host PC can access the firewall server or not. So to do that, I will open my browser and try to connect to firewall server. So we can verify whether the firewall server has provided Apache HTTP server to the host PC. So I minimize the VirtualBox windows, and then I open my browser. Alright, so I type the firewall server IP address https://192.168.0.13 and press enter. Alright, so the host PC can access the firewall server. Alright, so that's all from me. Thank you.